May 2022, the collapse of Terra marked a pivotal moment in the world of cryptocurrency. This event, often referred to as the first major run in crypto, sent shockwaves throughout the entire ecosystem. The Terra Luna crash not only led to the downfall of its own network, but also contributed to the collapse of several other key players in the decentralized finance space. In this video, we'll break down the anatomy of this dramatic event, exploring what happened, why it happened, and what lessons it offers for the future of digital finance. Let's dive into the story behind one of crypto's most infamous crashes. For the crash, Terra was seen as a rising star in the world of decentralized finance, or DeFi. The network was built around its algorithmic stablecoin, USD, and its native token, Luna. With promises of high yields and innovative technology, Terra attracted both retail and institutional investors, but beneath the surface, there were cracks in the system. The lack of regulatory oversight and the unique design of Terra's stablecoin set the stage for what would become a historic financial event. Understanding the context is key to grasping the magnitude of what unfolded. The heart of Terra's ecosystem was USD, a stablecoin designed to maintain a value of $1. Unlike other stablecoins, which are backed by real-world assets like cash or treasuries, USD relied on a smart contract mechanism. This allowed users to swap $1 for $1 worth of Luna, Terra's native token, and vice versa. This design was innovative, but also risky, as it depended heavily on the market value of Luna to keep USD stable. The interconnectedness of these two tokens would later prove to be a critical vulnerability. To encourage adoption of USD, Terra introduced the Anchor protocol, a blockchain-based borrowing and lending platform. Anchor offered an eye-catching 19.5% yield to USD depositors, drawing in massive inflows of capital. This high interest rate was heavily subsidized, with newly issued USD used to pay out the promised returns. While this strategy fueled rapid growth, it also created a system that was increasingly dependent on continuous inflows and unsustainable subsidies. As deposits soared, the financial strain on the system grew more severe. April 2022, the cost of maintaining Anchor's high yields had become unsustainable. The daily subsidy required to keep the system running reached an astonishing $6 million. Recognizing the mounting pressure, the Terra community voted to gradually reduce the 19.5% interest rate to a more market-driven level. This decision, while necessary, signaled to investors that the era of easy returns was coming to an end. The reduction in subsidies marked a turning point, shaking confidence in the stability of the entire Terra ecosystem. At the same time, other warning signs began to emerge. After reaching a peak value of $119.18 in early April 2022, Luna's price started to fall, mirroring a broader downturn in the crypto market. This decline reduced the market value supporting USD, making the system even more fragile. Additionally, data showed a sharp drop in new deposits and a rise in withdrawals from the Anchor protocol. These trends indicated that investor confidence was waning, and the foundation of the Terra ecosystem was starting to crack. First clear signs of a run appeared on May 7, 2022. On that day, two large investors withdrew a combined $375 million USD from Anchor. Thanks to blockchain transparency, these moves were visible to the entire market in real time. This visibility amplified panic, as investors could see large withdrawals and began to fear for the safety of their own funds. The speed at which information spread on the blockchain contributed to the rapid escalation of the crisis. Blockchain technology made transactions visible. Not all investors were equally equipped to interpret the data. Wealthier and more sophisticated investors acted quickly, withdrawing their funds early and minimizing losses. In contrast, smaller and less experienced investors often reacted too late, suffering much larger losses. Some even tried to buy into the falling market, hoping to profit from a rebound that never came. This disparity highlights the challenges of transparency in complex financial systems. USD's design allowed holders to exit their positions in two ways: by selling USD directly or by swapping USD for Luna and then selling Luna. As more users chose to swap USD for Luna, the supply of Luna exploded, causing its price to plummet. This created a vicious cycle known as a death spiral, where the value of both tokens collapsed rapidly. Over just 3 days, the supply of Luna ballooned from 1 billion to 6 trillion, while its price dropped from $80 to nearly zero. Rapid increase in Luna's supply and its simultaneous price collapse created a feedback loop that accelerated the downfall of the entire Terra ecosystem. As the price of Luna fell, the value backing USD shrank even further, prompting more investors to exit and triggering even more dilution. This self-reinforcing cycle left little chance for recovery, and within days, both USD and Luna had lost almost all their value. The death spiral was complete, and the damage was done. An interesting detail from the crash was the role of Alameda Research, a major cryptocurrency trading firm closely linked to the FTX exchange. Alameda conducted the largest amount of USD Luna swaps among anchor depositors. Their preferential access to the FTX exchange gave them a competitive edge, allowing them to exit positions more efficiently than others. Meanwhile, swap fees and uncertainty about Luna's price discouraged other investors from using the same strategy, further widening the gap between sophisticated and average investors. Terra Luna crash revealed that transparency alone is not enough to protect investors. While all transactions and subsidies were recorded on the blockchain and theoretically accessible to everyone, only those with the knowledge and tools to interpret the data could act in time. Many small investors did not fully understand the risks or the mechanics of the system, leaving them vulnerable to sudden market shifts. This episode underscores the importance of not just transparency, but also education and clear communication in financial markets. During the crisis, Terra insiders and promoters used social media and other channels to downplay the risks facing the system. By aggressively reassuring the public and minimizing concerns, they contributed to a false sense of security among investors. This misinformation delayed the response of many, especially smaller investors, who trusted the official narrative. The episode highlights how powerful social media can be in shaping perceptions and influencing financial decisions, for better or worse. Terra Luna crash sent shockwaves through the decentralized finance world. Several other projects and platforms that were interconnected with Terra suffered significant losses or collapsed entirely. The event exposed vulnerabilities in DeFi architecture, especially in systems that rely on algorithmic stablecoins and high-yield promises. It also raised questions about the sustainability and resilience of decentralized financial networks in the absence of regulatory oversight. For investors, the Terra Luna crash was a stark reminder of the risks involved in the rapidly evolving world of crypto and DeFi. The episode demonstrated the importance of understanding the underlying mechanics of financial products, not just chasing high returns. It also highlighted the need for due diligence, skepticism of too-good-to-be-true offers, and the value of timely, accurate information. In the end, informed decision-making is the best defense against market turmoil. Terra Luna crash reignited debates about the need for regulation in the crypto space. Without oversight, complex systems like Terra can grow rapidly but may also harbor hidden risks. Regulators around the world took note of the collapse, considering new rules to protect investors and ensure market stability. The event underscored the delicate balance between innovation and safety in financial markets. Beyond the numbers, the Terra Luna crash had a real human impact. Many individual investors lost significant portions of their savings, with some losing everything. The emotional and financial toll was immense, especially for those who entered the market late or trusted misleading information. The crash serves as a sobering reminder of the risks and responsibilities that come with investing in volatile markets. One of the core promises of DeFi is decentralization, removing intermediaries and giving users direct control. However, the Terra Luna crash revealed that decentralization without adequate checks and balances can lead to systemic risks. The absence of oversight made it difficult to address emerging problems before they spiraled out of control. This raises important questions about how to design systems that are both open and resilient. Speed and scale of the Terra Luna crash were amplified by market psychology. As investors watched others exit, fear and uncertainty spread rapidly, triggering a classic run scenario. The ability to observe transactions in real time, while intended to foster trust, instead fueled panic. This phenomenon is not unique to crypto. Similar dynamics have played out in traditional finance during bank runs and market crashes. Blockchain technology offers unprecedented transparency and accessibility, but it also introduces new challenges. In the Terra Luna case, the ability to monitor transactions in real time made it easier for sophisticated investors to act quickly, while less experienced participants struggled to keep up. This technological gap contributed to unequal outcomes and highlights the need for user-friendly tools and education. Terra Luna crash cast doubt on the viability of algorithmic stablecoins. Unlike asset-backed stablecoins, algorithmic models rely on market mechanisms and incentives to maintain their peg. While innovative, these systems can be fragile, especially during periods of market stress. The failure of USD has prompted many in the industry to reconsider the risks and rethink the design of future stablecoins. Terra's community played a key role in decision-making, including the vote to reduce Anchor's interest rates. While community governance is a hallmark of many DeFi projects, it can also lead to slow or contentious responses during crises. In the case of Terra, the delay in adjusting policies may have contributed to the system's vulnerability. Effective governance remains a critical challenge for decentralized projects. Centralized exchanges, or CEXs, played a significant role during the Terra Luna crash. Trading activity on these platforms influenced the execution price of Luna and USD, and firms with preferential access, like Alameda Research, had a distinct advantage. The interplay between decentralized protocols and centralized platforms is a defining feature of today's crypto markets, with both benefits and risks. In the wake of the crash, the Terra ecosystem was left in ruins. Both USD and Luna lost nearly all their value, and confidence in algorithmic stablecoins was severely shaken. Other projects with exposure to Terra faced cascading failures, and the broader crypto market entered a period of heightened uncertainty. The event became a case study in the risks of rapid innovation without adequate safeguards. Terra Luna crash sparked calls for greater accountability among project promoters and developers. Many investors felt misled by assurances of safety and stability that proved unfounded. The episode highlighted the need for clearer disclosures, better risk communication, and mechanisms to hold project leaders responsible for their claims and actions. Developers and entrepreneurs in the DeFi space, the Terra Luna crash offers important lessons. Sustainable growth, robust risk management, and transparent communication are essential for long-term success. Projects must balance innovation with caution, ensuring that incentives are aligned and that users understand the risks involved. The future of DeFi depends on learning from past mistakes. Despite the setbacks, the Terra Luna crash has sparked important conversations about the future of decentralized finance. Industry leaders, regulators, and investors are working to develop better standards, improve transparency, and design more resilient systems. While the road ahead will be challenging, the lessons learned from Terra's collapse can help build a stronger and more trustworthy crypto ecosystem. Sum up, the Terra Luna crash was a watershed moment for crypto and DeFi. It exposed the risks of algorithmic stablecoins, the limits of transparency, and the importance of informed decision-making. The event underscored the need for better education, stronger governance, and more robust risk controls. By understanding what went wrong, the community can work towards building safer and more resilient financial systems. Terra Luna crash will be remembered as a turning point in the evolution of digital finance. As the industry matures, stakeholders must prioritize transparency, accountability, and user protection. The lessons from Terra's downfall will shape the next generation of DeFi projects, guiding them toward more sustainable and equitable outcomes. The journey continues, with innovation and caution going hand in hand. Thank you for joining us as we explored the anatomy of the Terra Luna crash. This event serves as a powerful reminder of both the promise and the peril of decentralized finance. By learning from the past and striving for greater transparency, education, and accountability, the crypto community can build a more resilient future. Stay informed, stay cautious, and keep exploring the evolving world of digital assets.